Alright guys, so I'm moving in a few days, so I thought I'd take this opportunity to con Marie the F out of my wardrobe. I've got one mission, to minimize my wardrobe so that I can fit the entire thing in this one luggage. Now I know this isn't hardcore minimalism, but I wanted to practice the KonMari method and I thought it would be a good start. Let's listen to the master herself. Step 1.
Begin by gathering all of your clothing in one spot. Make sure you take out every piece you own. Look in the dresser, the closet, every corner of your house, and make one giant pile.
Okay, one giant pile, here we come. Honestly, I think my pile is like pretty modest. Like I said, been trying to be minimalist, so I get rid of things fairly often. Let's see the next step.
By the way, I sometimes ask my clients, is this really everything? If you find something later, I will ask you to discard it.
Is that everything? Shit. Marie Kondo, you got me. I forgot about that.
Of course, I'm just kidding. But you need to be committed.
She's in my mind. I really forgot about that.
Once you have your mountain of clothes, hold each item in your hand and ask yourself if it sparks joy. As you already know, you are checking how your body reacts to each item. When you touch it, do you feel happy or troubled? Your body always knows the answer.
I think one of the hardest parts about this is looking at something and asking yourself whether it sparks joy or not, and calibrating your ability to know whether or not something does, because something can spark sentimental value, like, oh, I wore this on the first poker meetup game that I hosted, but does that memory, that fond memory, make me think it sparks joy and I want to keep it? Or it's nostalgic and maybe it's time for me to move on? I'm not really sure. So what I think I'm gonna do is go quickly through things and try to do the things that are easiest first. This is what she suggests. Things that are easily like yes, no, really clear about that, and make a pile of things that I'm not sure about that I'll come back to later, but just kind of calibrate my sparking joy meter. She also says if you have two similar things, that helps you figure out which one you like. This is a crop top and this is a black crop top. And it was clear to me, I was like, oh, this one sparks way more joy because it's got a little knot in the front. It's like, kind of like fits better. Okay. Actually, before I put it in here, I'm gonna try on every single piece of clothing. I think this is a really important step because then you really get to know if it sparks joy when you put it on, because sometimes things change, they fit differently. So I was really glad I did this. The other thing I noticed that when I was trying everything on is that as I went through every single piece of clothing, I recognized some interesting patterns about the things that I liked and the things that I didn't like. Dang it. What I noticed was that a lot of the clothes that went into the not sparking joy pile were all bought when I went shopping when I was feeling maybe not cute or sad, and I went to go buy something to make me feel better. So I ended up getting stuff that I thought other people would think was cute, or that I saw in the latest like Kardashian wearing or something, or because I just wanted to like distract myself, and I just ended up not choosing those clothes. They just didn't spark joy when I went to go look for an outfit. This is one of those things where I was like, oh, I want to be cool. I want to be cute, you know? Like, I look like a penis. I mean, this color too, like why?
And then a bunch of the clothes that I actually really liked and wore a lot were all bought when I wasn't really even looking for anything. I just felt inspired to buy it because it was really cute, or I just liked it for no apparent reason, or that it was really comfortable. Obviously, I really like sweaters. Anyway, I just thought this was all fascinating because I really want to become a more conscious consumer, and part of that is realizing what state I'm in before I buy something.
Sometimes if you just go back in your wardrobe and you actually try different things on, like just on accident, it makes you feel like you have a whole new closet. Like, what? I mean, oh, well, okay, maybe not this sweater shorts combo, but separate though, right? Here is the intersection between Marie Kondo and minimalism, which is that minimalism in essence is keeping only what you really need, right? Do I need these just in case? Just in case someone invites me to like a 70s roller skate party? Probably not. Does this spark a joy, this outfit? It does. So that's where I'm trying to land in my life, is like being super intentional about the things that I own. Not letting them own me. Like if I had to let this go, I'm okay with letting it go. But do I want to and do I have to? No. Sparks joy. Keeping it.
So once I had all my yeses, it was time to fill my one suitcase.
I'm gonna try to fold like Marie Kondo to really save some space.
Pretty soon into packing the suitcase, I realized that I had a major problem. First of all, I highly underestimated my love of sweatpants and how much space they would take in a suitcase, and pretty quickly I realized that this might not work.
I'm starting to think this video, I should just cancel it because this is not gonna happen. Well, don't give up yet, Kristy. Actually, what am I talking about? Once I put sweaters in here, there's no way. There's no way. Okay, I had a little meltdown after I started packing it and realizing like that's not a lot of space.
So at this point, my bag was entirely full. I still had things that were yeses and also an entire maybe pile to go through. So the way I saw it, I had three choices. Number one, I could just give up and say F it. Number two, I could go hardcore minimalism
and get rid of some things that do really spark joy in order to be able to fit everything in that bag.
Or number three, a renegotiation. I decided to fit everything in 2 bags. I had another one that was a much smaller carry-on, and I felt like I could do it. So I packed the second bag with the rest of the yeses and attacked the maybe pile, which I was ruthless. I got rid of anything that was uncomfortable and anything that didn't fit me perfectly. There were a few things I was keeping in my closet that have gotten too small because I told myself maybe I'll lose weight and be able to fit in them again. But now that my goals are just health related, not necessarily losing weight, and the fact that these reminders in my closet spark unhappiness, you gotta let them go. So letting go can always be hard. Sometimes I'll walk past the pile and pull things out and say, wait, do I really want to get rid of this? To help with that, Marie Kondo suggests expressing gratitude for each article of clothing.
Thank you for keeping me warm. Appreciate you. Thank you for one time making me look like a badass at the poker table so everybody was intimidated because I was in a jersey and I looked like a football player. Appreciate you. Thank you for teaching me that there is no way in hell you can ever order jeans off the internet without trying them on and they fit. I mean, that's just common sense. So thank you for teaching me that.
Okay, so I packed the second bag and really, I mean, anything I can take care on your back, right? I mean, that works too, right?
It's happening. Listen, sometimes I like to wear 3 sweaters. It's like I would do this regularly. Anyway, it's really, when it gets really cold. Ta-da! We did it. Pretty good, right? All right, we're all moved into the new bedroom and I wanted to show you the scrumptious results of letting go of the things that don't bring joy and just the good feeling that you get after you KonMari everything and everything brings you joy. First of all, you can see how we're trying a minimalist design. We are really going for that minimalist lifestyle. Okay, here are my drawers now. Workout stuff. Shirts. I have to say that after going through this whole process, getting dressed in the morning feels so much nicer. I can see everything. I love everything that I have. I can mix and match and feel good about whatever I put on. And also, I really learned a lot. So I think that when I do add to my wardrobe, it'll be more conscious. And all of my clothes are either gonna go to my little sisters or they're gonna be donated. And this was really fun. And I don't know, I hope it was helpful to anybody who is wanting to go through it. I think you can follow the same steps. So yeah, that's it. I'll be back with more stories, and consider liking and subscribing. All right, see ya.
Can't be tied down so high with you. It's my